Over the last 2 years, two wildly contradictory narratives have taken over the tech world. On one side, you have the tech executives claiming LLMs and agentic AI workflows will handle 80% of software engineering end to end within the next few years. You see entry level job postings down significantly, and the computer science grad facing one of the toughest job markets in a decade. On the other side, the senior AI engineers are actually landing a massive compensation package, and companies are desperately bidding up developers who know how to build with agentic systems. So, is AI actually replacing the software engineers, or is it just creating a most lucrative tech boom of our careers? The answer isn't just a simple yes or no, and it's that definition of what the software engineer actually does has a permanently shifted. Here is the honest data backed truth about what's being replaced, what's being created, and how to stay on the winning side of this particular curve.
Okay, so what is actually AI replacing? So let me show you where the real displacement is happening. It's not that the companies don't need developers, it's that companies no longer need to pay human beings to write syntax glue. Specifically, three major categories of work are rapidly disappearing from human tasks list. Boilerplate code implementation and CRUD APIs, writing standard database models, REST controllers, and the basic UI forms. Tools like Cursor and GitHub Copilot automatically complete these in seconds. Now, the second is the manual testing and documentation. AI models write edge cases, unit tests, and generates markup down documents faster than any human engineer. Third is the low context bug fixing. Simple error logs and stack traces are now directly fed into the terminal workflows and basically apply a pull request automatically. And this is why the entry level hiring has taken a hit. Historically, companies hired junior developers to handle this exact grunt work. Passing the right of passing to the learn the code base. Now the AI does the grunt work instantly. Traditional entry level ramp has been severed. If your primary skill is typing code that someone else has designed on a Jira ticket, that role is technically vulnerable. Now, let's flip the coin. While the syntax coder role is shrinking, brand new high leverage roles are exploding in demand. AI doesn't build software on its own, it requires engineers who understand systems, orchestration, and business domain logic. Here are the three fastest growing engineering domains. 1. AI LLM system engineers. Companies aren't just calling OpenAI APIs, they are building complex retrieval augmented generation pipelines, managing vector databases, fine tune open source models, and reducing interference latencies. Agentic workflow architects, that is the second thing. Engineering teams need developers who can build autonomous agents with strict guardrails, ensuring AI doesn't execute hallucinated SQL queries or breach data securities, right?
Third is the high leverage product engineer. Engineers who act as one person feature teams instead of a team of five spending a sprint on a feature. A single engineer using an AI tool ships the entire feature in 2 days and focusing on product judgment and edge cases security rather than implementation speed is the actual key to success here. Now, the most important salary and career polarization, right? Now, the shift has actually created a massive K-shaped divide in developer compensation. Now, the bottom leg, pure entry level, non AI assisted, traditional web dev roles are seeing an increased competition, compressed wage growth, and fewer open listings. The top leg engineers who blend core software fundamentals with the AI tool mastery and system design are actually commanding the major compensation premiums, often 20% to 50% above the traditional benchmarks. Why? Because an experienced engineer with a cursor or a GitHub Copilot isn't 10% faster. They are operating at 4x to 5x higher output. When one senior engineer can manage a scope than that previously required probably a team of four, companies are more than happy to pay the engineer top of the market compensation. So, what's the playbook, right? I mean, how do I secure my future in 2026 and further? The first thing is master the fundamentals over the syntax languages and the frameworks. But the core principle actually don't change. Double down on system design, database architecture, network security, and data structures. AI can write a function, but it cannot decide how to partition a distributed database across multiple clusters. Second is like treat your AI as a junior engineer. Stop using AI as the crutch to copy paste your code that you don't understand. Treat AI like a fast, eager junior developer, right? Who basically can understand and get your code done quicker, and all the boilerplate code is like really put in fast, right? Step three, shift from coder to actually a product owner. Understand the business. The most valuable developers today are the ones who actually understand something that is being built. If you understand the business metrics, user experience, and cost optimization, AI becomes your leverage multiplier, not your replacement. And business really values people who understand the product and the business rather than just doing the coding work. So AI isn't taking your job as an engineer. Using AI to build better systems might be faster than any other thing. The key is to move up the value chain, syntax writer to system architect. Where do you stand on this? Are you using AI tools like Cursor, Copilot in your daily workflow? And how has it changed your team's velocity? Drop your thoughts on the comment section below. I read and reply to as many as I can. And if you found this breakdown valuable, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives into tech, engineering, and finance. Thank you.